Mama's filming. Okay, I thought it would be really fun to go back to the very first Aldi haul that I ever did. I will leave it linked down below for you, and try to rebuy all the stuff that I bought in that video. So I did that today. Now, I couldn't get everything, and that was kind of a problem when you're trying to duplicate it. I had no intention of buying 2 items, which were clothing items, but I did go and price what the clothing were going for that were already there, and those were about $10 a piece, which I think is what I paid 2 years ago when I first went to my first Aldi, or did my first Aldi trip. My hair is stuck in my earring. Okay. There we go. I guess my hair needs to stay down. Okay. So I went and did that today, and again, I tried to duplicate it, so I'm going to share with you what I did, and we'll kind of talk about what didn't happen in just a second. So the problem that I had with the video that I filmed is I didn't put any prices in there. What I did have for prices, I wrote down, and then I had the list of what I bought, and I just tried to duplicate it. So let's get started. I bought gluten-free bread that day, and I got some today, and I'm going to put on the left side of your screen, I'll put what the price was then, and then on the right side of your screen, I'm going to put what the price is now. Some things stayed the same. I think a couple of things dropped. But again, in that video, I didn't price out everything, which was unfortunate. And then because they didn't have everything, my total was already different. So, but it's still going to be fun. I think it'll still be kind of a interesting video. So in that video, I purchased some gluten-free bread, and I did that and some of the spinach wraps. And you can see the price difference there. The other 2 things that I got that day were this gluten-free, these are refrigerated. This is linguine, or I thought it was linguine, and then fettuccine, or fettuccine here. So these are gluten-free. You keep them in the fridge, and in that video I was trying to find the expiration date, and I found it here. So this goes all the way to July 2022. Today is May 24th. So I have a while to use these, and they were really good, and I think I'm actually going to do with them what I did in that video, which was make some meatball soup, because I really like it, even though it's ridiculously hot right now. It just sounds amazing, and we have all those meatballs from the food trucks. Okay, let's get back into this haul. Okay, also in that video was a package of spinach. Number one, I didn't see the exact spinach we had, and I could have bought more spinach, and I probably should have, but to be honest, we have so much lettuce and stuff, I just decided to skip it that day. But, and I didn't even find a price for the spinach that I could find, so I didn't even take a picture of that. So that is null. So the next thing we had was a pound of mozzarella, so I picked that up. I believe this was $2.75 in the video, and again, I'll just have the prices on either side because I don't remember. So I grabbed one of those. Okay, so for the Kefirs, they did not have any strawberry. I took a picture of what I did find. I did grab a plain, and I did grab a blueberry. I love Kefir, so I was actually looking forward to this. And there's strawberries here, so I can just maybe blend some up with some kefir and have that. So I did grab 2 of those, but they did not have a strawberry. I didn't know if at that point, do I just grab an extra kefir to bring the cost? I'm not sure. So we just went with that. So in the video, I did get, it's not going to show up very well, but I did get a light plain yogurt, and I took a picture of that, and I'll put that here. And then again, at the end, I'll put a price then and a price now. But I did not get it because we have so much yogurt, and I really did not want to add another yogurt to my refrigerator right now, and it was kind of like I should just do it, but I didn't remember if I got light or not, and so that's not something I typically do. So that was unfortunate, and of course I had very limited battery left on my phone, so I was trying to save that battery as much as possible in case somebody needed to get a hold of me. So I did not pick that up. Okay, cream cheese was the next thing on the list. They did not have any. I will show you the picture right here. Yeah, they did not have any cream cheese, so I could not pick any of those up. In my list, I did not write how many I picked up, which is unfortunate because I should have grabbed another one. But these definitely went up in price. They were $2.75 or $2.79, and now they're $3 something. So I just grabbed one. Probably should have grabbed 2 just for the sake of the video, but I did not write down. That was the one thing I didn't write down how many I bought. So that was unfortunate. Okay, so butter. I did pick up 2 butters, even though it wasn't the best deal right now, but it's butter, and despite my rationing, I still feel like we're going through at least 1 pound a week, if not more. So I just grabbed it. These were $3, definitely a little bit more, like $3.50 I think. So a little bit more. I need to see if my Amish salvage store has them cheaper. And then the other thing in there was this pure Irish butter, which is my husband's favorite. And so I went for it. I was like, you know what, honey? This is your birthday present. So we went ahead and did that. The other thing the next thing on the list was chia seeds. I could not find any anywhere. I couldn't find anything. I couldn't find a sticker for them. I couldn't find a shelf for them. I couldn't find them where I usually found them. So we had to forego the chia seed. One of the things I realized in that video was just how annoying I was. I was annoying myself rewatching that. So that's unfortunate. Okay, so for the quinoa, I did just buy some a few months ago, so I only picked up 1. I also didn't write down how many I picked up of these, but there were 2, and this is still the best deal for quinoa right now. And as it gets hotter, this is the best time to make more of the quinoa salads, so I'm really looking forward to that. Okay, the other thing I picked up was the organic powdered sugar, and I could not find that today. I did pick up one of these. I'm actually just going to put this aside for my sisters because I dislike powdered sugar, but I did pick up one. And this is the best. This is the only one I could find of that. And in the video, I also picked up a light brown sugar, and so I picked up one of those today. Even though in another haul that you'll see here shortly, I picked up some white sugar to start making my own brown sugar. But for the sake of this haul, I did pick up some brown sugar. Okay, so in the video, I need to go back over here. In the video, we have strawberries and blueberries, and again, I'll show you the picture here. Now, I did take a picture. They were all out of strawberries when we first came in, because the first thing you see when you walk in is the produce. They were all out of strawberries. However, by the time I was ready to check out, I saw that they had been restocked, so I grabbed some more. Now, in the video, I only picked up 2, and I meant to do 2 in this order and 2 in another order, but I forgot, and so they're all here, which works out because I was not going to pay that price for blueberries. Especially because I also just got some from the food trucks. So we just went with the strawberries, and we ended up paying more today than we did then. And I think, based on the fact that I picked this up for my husband's birthday, I think I went there around the same time. So that's interesting. Okay, the next thing in the video is 2 sloppy joes. I still hate sloppy joes, but I did grab these for my boys, and again, to do the haul. So I was like, okay, I'll set them aside. So we do have 2 more cans of sloppy joes. I think the price went up just a tad, but not a whole lot. Okay, so in the video I believe this is an organic grapeseed oil, and they did have this grapeseed oil. It's not GMO, it is not organic, but it was the same price for the same ounce that I had in the video. So I did grab one of those. And then the next thing on the list was these mangoes and these pineapples. And so I just picked up one of each, and these also need to get into the freezer like they did in that video. Funny enough, they only had 1 more pineapple, and then when you dug towards the very back of the freezer section, you were able to find a box of mangoes. So that's what I did. So it was kind of reversed this time instead of how it was in that video. The next thing in the video was some gluten-free pretzels, because they did not have any of the gluten-free pretzels. Okay, so then the next thing we have were some of these chocolate chips, and I did pick some up today. So we have 1 milk and 1 semi-sweet, which is good because I used 2 of these, and I always try to keep these chips in the back freezer, so I'm glad to put those back away. Okay, they did not have any of the banana chips. They had nothing. So I couldn't get those, but I did find the apricots. I did get 1 of the apricots, and I believe we also got 2 bags of mangoes, and I could not find the dried mangoes, so I did not get any of those. I happen to know they were like $6 last time we were at the store and I saw them, so a little pricey for what our budget could do today. All right, the next thing, and this is not the same one, but this is one that I could find. This is the only sprouted grain bread that I could find that was similar to the one that I bought in the video. So I picked one of those up. Okay, and then I picked up several bunches of bananas, but we were just given a bunch, so I only picked up one. They were 25 cents a pound, I remember this, in that video, and today they were double that. So they were 57 cents a pound for the non-organic. And then in the video, there was some gluten-free pasta, and I could not find the one that I had in the videos. And they did have some other ones, but they were almost $4 a bag. And so I kind of skipped them for this video because I decided that it was okay because they weren't the same ones that were in the video. And I really didn't want to pay that for it. Okay, and then this was funny because I had the price on these, and so these are the exact same price today as they were then. Now, we have been making our own sauerkraut, but I love having these on the shelves because this is probably our favorite. Well, first of all, we are German. Well, by we, I mean my husband. So, he's full German, and so, yeah, and he loves those ingredients. So, this is really good, and this works for him. And the limit has been taken off, so it's no longer a limit of 4. But I do keep them on our shelf. I think I have one left. And when I buy them, I just buy them in 4s, and we use them all the time in our food and dinners and whatnot. Okay, then we bought some hazelnut spread, and so I picked some up. We've been making the cottage cheese pancakes, the 3 ingredient, and if I do that again, this would be really good to kind of put on that and kind of create like a crepe. So I'm going to tuck that away and do that with it. All right, then we got a Parmesan cheese, so I grabbed one of those. Again, I don't know the prices, so we'll have to check that out. And then we had a container of baking cocoa. I picked that up. I think I'm out, which is great. And then this was the other thing we picked up. And then in there were 2 bags of curly fries, and they did not have those today. They did have some other fries. I might have taken a picture, and if it is, it'll pop up here. I did not want to buy those because I have so many potatoes right now, so I could make my own just basic fries. If there were curly fries, I would have totally done it, but I did not see any anywhere. And so potatoes seem to be something in our area that, especially like frozen potato items, they do seem to be very limited. And so that was definitely something that I saw today that we had a problem, that we didn't have a problem with last time. So that day I spent $148.57. Again, prices will be here. And today I know it was closer to $100. Again, we didn't have the potatoes. I didn't get the mangoes. I didn't get several things. And so with the price comparison, I will share what I can. And I did get a beef stock in that video, and I did get one here today. I don't think I mentioned that. So I need to get some of this stuff into the fridge and freezer. But I think price comparative wise, even with the stuff that I didn't get, like I didn't get 2 of these, and I should have. I didn't get 2 of these, and I should have. And I couldn't get some things, and I know $20 at least I was not going to get for the clothing. So I know the butter was up, the kefir was up, and some of the other things, but not a whole lot was up today than it was that day. But it was really interesting. It'll be really interesting to try and compare, and I will even put what an estimated total is maybe up here if I had been able to get everything that was in that video. So I hope this was an interesting video to kind of see, especially with inflation on all the prices, to kind of compare and contrast. I don't know if it's a compare contrast, but to kind of just see what it was like then and now. And it's definitely food that we will still enjoy or put aside for others. Thank you again for watching today's video, and I'll see you in the next one.